Hello, hello, friends, and welcome to episode 89 of Storytime Yoga. I'm Miss Mel, your children's yoga instructor with Breathe With Me Yoga. I'm going to see if I can sit on my little mat here. Let's see. There we go. We are going live on Instagram now as well, friends. All right, we are live on Instagram as well. I'm Miss Mel, your children's yoga instructor with Breathe With Me Yoga. This is episode 89 of Storytime Yoga, and today we are reading The Berenstain Bears and the Messy Room up there for our Instagram friends. And down here, this is a lovely story. We learn a wonderful lesson about organization in this wonderful book, classic Berenstain Bears book. I'm going to come into the camera there, friends. All right, my friends, if you're watching live, please do put hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay. We have some friends that have joined in on our watch party. Please do let me know that you're here, friends, so that I can give you a shout out. And as usual, I am going to write into the comments. Bubby is here. She says hashtag live. I'm going to pop in the comments the links to purchase this book so that if you want to watch the replay later and follow along with your own copy of the book, you will be able to do so. And friends, I will tell you that I am again today wearing my wonderful purple ombre Zyia leggings. We love Zyia Activewear here at Breathe With Me Yoga. Zyia Activewear is a sponsor of Breathe With Me Yoga, and we will be getting some new leggings soon. So watch out for all of our leggings if you're into activewear. Zyia Activewear is wonderful for those workouts in the gym, mommies. If you're losing your pants, I know I'm always pulling up my yoga pants, and you no longer need to do this with Zyia Activewear. That's what I love about it. All right, so I'm just going to get those links for you as well, friends, and then we will get started. There we go, friends. There are all your links in the chat. Remember to comment, friends. Let me know that you're here. Stanley Joshua is here. We're going to send him a wave. Okay, friends, I invite you all to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor to get class started. Sitting crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose. All right, just making sure our cameras are all good. You can see me there. Sitting up nice and straight and tall, my friends. Remembering that hero's pose is on the fronts of your legs here. With your bum on your heels, we're going to sit up nice and straight and tall. Good job, my friends. All right, we're going to start right away with our breathing, my friends. And if you are the first time here, if it's your first time here, this is our big breathing ball, my friends. And as we breathe all of that air into our belly, make our belly big like a balloon, we make our breathing ball big. And then as we blow out all of that air nice and slowly, we make our breathing ball small. So sitting up nice and straight and tall, we're going to do that first round of breathing. Breathing in and out. In and out, in and out. Good job, my friends. Remembering that we're keeping those shoulders at neutral position. We're not hunching them up like this. And we're breathing in through our nose and out through our nose or our mouth, whichever is comfortable. All right, breathing in and out, in and out, in and out. Good job, my friends. Okay, I invite you all to stay on your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor while I come forward to begin our story. And now, friends, I'm going to be moving this camera up and down. I am on location here in Collingwood, and I have limited space, so I'm going to kind of try and scooch where I can so that I can be in the camera with you guys. But I just don't have enough room for my camera there, so we're going to be up and down. All right, let's start the Berenstain Bears and the Messy Room up there for our Instagram friends. We'll try and get that shadow off. There you go. Okay, I think we have some friends that have joined us here as well. Tapas is here. Robert J. Moore is here, and that means he's here with his beautiful son, Jonathan. Hello, Mr. Jonathan. I hope you're well today. All right, from the outside, the Bears' treehouse, which stood beside a sunny dirt road deep in Bear country, looked very neat and well kept. We'll turn the book that way a bit for you. The flower beds sparkled with red, yellow, and blue tulips. The woodwork was freshly painted and in good repair. The grass was cut and the vegetable patch was properly weeded. Even the bird's nest that perched on one of the treehouse branches was well trimmed. Look at all the Berenstain bears up here for my Instagram friends first. There's their big treehouse. And down here for my Facebook and YouTube friends, there's the big treehouse. And you see Brother Bear is right here. I'll bring it in for you. He is right here on his skateboard and he's in warrior pose. So we're going to start off in warrior pose. And that means I'm going to lift my camera a little bit up for you friends so that you can see me here in warrior pose. All right, friends, so we're going to spread our legs wide. I'm going to point these toes that way and point these ones in just a little bit. And I'm going to give myself enough room, big room in between my legs because I'm going to bend this front knee, okay? Bringing these hands up. All right, we're looking this way because that leg is, those feet are pointed that way. Those toes are pointed that way. And this knee I'm going to bend. I'm going to make sure that that knee is over top of that ankle. So give myself lots of room in between my legs. And this is warrior pose. And pretend that you're on a skateboard just like Brother Bear. And your big tree house is in the background. This back leg is nice and strong. Keep that leg straight. No bending of the knee. All right, good job, my friend. So bring those legs up, but keep your feet where they are. And all we're going to do is turn. So I'm going to point these toes that way and bring these ones in a bit. And I'm going to lift these arms and I'm going to bend this knee this time, making sure that knee's over top of my ankle. And here I am skateboarding. This back leg is nice and strong. Skateboarding just like Brother Bear. See if you can keep your balance on that skateboard, my friends. Good job. All right, coming back up to our story, my friends. Remember to comment if you're here, friends, and we will give you a shout out. Oh, I put that camera up, friends. I'll have to bring it back down for you. There we go. Now you can see the book. All right. The inside of the bear's treehouse was neat and clean, too. The pictures were straight. The piano was dusted. The kitchen was spick and span. Even the basement was neat and clean. And if you think it's easy to keep a treehouse basement neat and clean, well, you've never tried to do it. All right. There we go, my friends. And there's the basement. And Mama Bear's keeping that neat and clean. Okay, we are going to, right here, we see Brother and Sister Bear. Sister Bear is playing the piano. All right, so we're going to play the piano with Sister Bear. So I'm going to lift this up again. And we're going to do chair pose and play the piano with Sister Bear. So I'm going to put a good amount of room in between my legs here, okay? Because we're going to sit back in chair pose. And I'm going to lift these arms here and pretend that that piano bench is right behind my bum, okay? Lifting up like this. And I'm going to bring my hands down because I'm playing that piano. And I want you to stay here seated and tell me, do you know how to play the piano? Do you play the piano? Do you have a piano at home? Tell me, friends, I have a piano at my home. I'm on location in Collingwood today, but I have a piano at my home. And if you know how to play the piano, tell me what songs you play. I can play Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And I can play Happy Birthday. Holding that chair pose, my friends. All right, good job, my friends. Coming up. All right, Teresa has joined us. Welcome, Teresa. Hopefully you have your little grandkids with you. And you can join in. All right. Ooh, I almost lost my page there, my friends. Okay. Yes, the bear's treehouse was a lesson in neatness and cleanliness, except for one place. Brother Bear and Sister Bear's room. It was a mess. A dust-catching wall-to-wall, helter-skelter mess. And there they are in their friends, Sister Bear and Brother Bear, inside their big messy room. And you'll see that Brother Bear here, he's making a model airplane. Brother Bear likes his model airplanes. There we go. So we are going to be airplanes, my friends. So coming down, I'm going to just bring that down a bit so that you can see me. Coming to our mat or blanket or a piece of floor, coming on our bellies. We're going to go into Superman pose. So I'm going to come on my belly. My legs are straight behind me. My toes pointed out. My arms are straight forward in front of me. And on the count of 3, we're going to lift our arms and our legs. 1, 2, 3, lift up. And I'm going to put my arms like this. You can put your arms way out to the sides if you like. I don't have enough room for the second arm to go out like an airplane. Flying like an airplane. Good job, my friends. Keeping those legs and those arms up. The only thing that's on the floor is your belly and your hips. Your chest is up. Your legs are up. Good job, my friends. Pushing back out of Superman pose. Good job. Good airplanes, my dears. A half-done jigsaw puzzle gathered dust in one corner of the room. A group of brothers' dinosaur models collected cobwebs in another. Sisters' stuffed animals were everywhere. As for the cub's big storage closet, well, just be careful how you open it. Oh my goodness, look at Mother Bear. Look at her. Right here in the storage closet. Oh my dear. So Mother Bear has been knocked back in that storage closet by all of the toys, and she is now laying in boat pose, my friends. So come into your mat, your blanket, your piece of floor. We're going to pretend the same happened to us, okay, friends? We opened the big closet, and all of the toys whooshed and knocked us back, and we're knocked back into boat pose. All right, so to do that, friends, you'll see Miss Mel did that already. We're just going to we're sitting on our bum. We're going to come to the back of our bum there. That's called our sacrum. And we're going to lift those legs. We can keep those knees bent and our arms are forward. And we have been whooshed back by all of those toys. And we are on our bums, just like Mother Bear, on the floor, covered in a pile of toys. Does that happen to you at home, friends? I don't know. I don't think I have that many toys. Do you have that many toys in your closet at home, friends? Where you get whooshed back by all of them when you open the door? Good job, my friends. Good job holding that. All right, my friends. Let's see what happens next. It wasn't that brother and sister were naturally messy. They tried to keep their room straight. They made their beds most of the time, and they swept and picked up once in a while. And there they are, tidying and cleaning up down here for my Facebook friends. And you will see right here that brother and sister bear, you see that, friends? Brother and sister bear are actually making their beds, and they're in a standing forward bed making their beds. So let's come to a standing forward bed. I'm going to lift this up so that you can see me. All right, friends, we are going to come to a standing forward bed. So we're going to come on our mat, our blanket, or our piece of floor. We're going to put a little bit of room in between our legs there. I'm putting a little bit wider room because my hip is bothering me a bit today. But you could just be shoulder width apart. Okay, we're going to lift our arms up all the way up to the ceiling. We're looking up at that ceiling. We're getting a good stretch all the way down the front. You should feel the stretch all the way down here, stretching those fingertips up to the ceiling. And coming into a forward bend, my friends, flat backs, so that you don't hurt your back. You might feel this stretch behind your legs or in your lower back, wherever you're tight. And make that bed. Pull those covers up. Make that bed. Good job, my friends. Keeping in that standing forward bend, keeping those knees straight and that back flat. Make that bed. This actually feels really good to me today. I was stiff in the hip and it feels good. All right, coming back up, my friends. Good job. All right, Khalid says hello. Good luck with what you do. Thank you, Khalid. If you have children, Khalid, join in. The trouble was that when cleanup time came, they spent more time arguing than cleaning. How am I supposed to sweep with your dumb dinosaur toys all over the floor, argued sister. They're not toys, they're models. And don't move them. I'm working on a setup of the Pleistocene age, brother protested. Pleistocene, schmeistocene, shouted sister. Not only was brother and sister's room a mess, but brother and sister were getting to be a mess too. Always arguing about cleanup chores instead of sharing the job and working as a team. Oh my goodness me. They are having a good argument there, aren't they? What do you think brother and sister need to learn? It said they were arguing instead of working as a team. Think about that one. What do you think that they need to learn? What usually happened was that while the cubs argued about whose turn it was to do what, Mama took the broom and did the sweeping herself. And she often did the picking up too. That was the worst part, the picking up and the putting away. All right, look at poor Mama Bear here. She's right there up here for my Instagram friends. She's right here doing all the pickup And down here for my Facebook friends, there's Mama Bear. She's doing all the pickup and she's putting everything away. So we are going to do I'm going to make sure that's there. We're going to do some walking lunges, okay, friends? So I'm going to walk back and forth on my mat so that you can see me, but please feel free to walk all around your living room and pick up all of the toys as you do your lunges, okay? So I'm going to put my hands on my hips for now, and I'm going to walk and lunge. I want to see that knee down, and because you're bringing that knee down, stay down there. Pick up a toy. All right, friends, I'm going to go the other way now. I'm going to walk this way and lunge. Stay down there. Pick up a toy. This way. Stay down there. Pick up a toy. Go put it away. All right, walking lunges. Stay down. Pick up a toy. All right. Pick up a toy. All right, we're going to go this way. Down and pick up a toy. Down and pick up a toy. Down, pick up a toy. Now put all of those toys away that you picked up when you're walking lunges, okay, friends? Put them all away for Mommy and Daddy. All right, Bahira is here. Judy is here. Welcome, my friends. Put all of those toys away that we just picked up, my friends. You can still put them away while you listen to me read, okay, friends? All right, I'm going to move this down a little bit too so that you can see me. Put those toys away while you listen to Miss Mel read. Well, the mess just seemed to build up until one day, maybe it was because Mama's back was a little stiff, or maybe it was stepping on Brother's airplane cement, or maybe she was just fed up with that messy room. But whatever it was, Mama Bear lost her temper. She stormed into the cub's room with a big box. Oh, Mama Bear means business. Look at her. Look at her. She means to clean up that mess. All right, look what Mama Bear's doing. All right, if you got all those toys away, friends, come on back to the story. Come back to your mat. The first thing we have to do is get rid of all of this junk, she said. Junk, said brother and sister, watching in horror as Mama began to throw things into the box. My teddy isn't junk, screamed sister. My bird's nest isn't junk, yelled brother at the top of his lungs. And look at Mama. She means business. She is just pitching that stuff into the box. We better listen to Mama Bear, hadn't we? All right. And look what happened to Teddy. Look at sister's Teddy right here. He's been tossed and he is in downward dog. So we're going to come to our mat, our blanket, or a piece of floor. And we're going to do downward dog and pretend that we are Teddy. And we've been tossed into downward dog. So we're going to come to tabletop. All right. And what we're going to do in tabletop is we're going to tuck those toes underneath and we're going to push that bum up into the air and we're going to push right back. I want that bum back. I want a long arms and long back. Bend those knees to get that bum up high and then start to straighten the knees. But get that long arm, long back in your downward dog. Now wave that tail. Good job, my friends. Now three-legged dog. Lift that one leg. Doesn't matter which side. Three-legged dog. Put that leg down. Lift the other one. Three-legged dog. Good job, my friends. Coming back and pushing out of downward dog. Good job, my friends. The screaming and yelling got so loud that it reached Papa, who was in his workshop putting the finishing touches on a batch of chairs that had been ordered by one of his customers. He couldn't imagine what was wrong. He hurried up the stairs and looked into the messy, noisy room. It didn't take a deep thinker to figure out what was going on. Oh my goodness. There's Papa Bear working on his chairs. And there he is, discovering Brother Bear and Sister Bear just freaking out. Crying, Sister Bear is crying, and Mother Bear is just pitching all of those toys into the box. All right. Woo, look at this. Look what Papa Bear is doing. Papa got Mama's and the cubs' attention and called a family meeting right then and there. Look how he got their attention, friends. See it? He yelled, "Quiet!" Now the mess was really built up in this room, he said. In fact, it's the worst case of messy buildup I've ever seen. And it isn't fair, he continued. It isn't fair to your mama and me because we have a lot of other things to take care of. And it isn't fair to you because you really can't have fun or relax in a room that's such a terrible mess. And you know, look, Mama Bear is so upset Do you see her? She is sitting on their bed and she is in eagle pose. She is all wrapped up. She is so upset about all of these. Let's see. Linda Lounsbury has joined us. Harpo has joined us. So coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, I'm going to move this camera up. Is that too much? And we're going to do eagle pose, just like Mama Bear was in eagle pose. So the first thing we do is we lift this leg and get our balance. And we bring that leg around like this. Tuck those toes around your leg, or if balance is an issue, we can tripod them right here. All right, so we're going to get our balance, and then we're going to give ourselves a big, big hug, and then we're going to come up into eagle arms. Just like this, friends. Just like this. And Mama Bear is actually, she's down like this. She's sitting on the bed. So if you can do that, see, I just lost my balance because that's my bad hip right there. It's bothering me today. All right. So we're in eagle pose. Mama Bear is sitting on that bed in eagle pose. So you can go into chair pose if you like to. It's eagle is down into chair like that. We don't usually go down like that because it's harder. But you can if you want. All right, good friends. We're going to switch sides. We're going to lift this leg. We're going to get our balance. We're going to bring it around. And we're going to tripod here. Balance is an issue. Otherwise, we're going to tuck those toes. And we're going to give ourselves a hug, but I remember that this hand was on top last time, so I'm going to do this arm on top this time. All right, friends, I'm going to give myself a big, big hug and bring those eagle arms up. Good job, friends. See, my balance is off. That hip is off today. All right, so we are in eagle pose, but we're going to try and put a smile on our face. Mama Bear has a frown on her face because she's so upset, but we're going to put a smile on our face, right? Big smiles. There's my big smile. Big smiles because we're happy today. All right, good eagle poses, friends. Whew, that one was a difficult one for me today with my balance. Whew. All right, but Mama is putting all my things into that box. Even my teddy, said Sister. And my things too, cried Brother. Then Papa got an idea. A box, yes, he said. Better yet, a lot of different kinds of boxes. A big toy box for your large toys. I can make one for you in my shop. And some smaller boxes for your collections and models. And how about one of those boards with holes and pegs to hang things on? Asked Sister. A pegboard, said Papa. Great idea. And all this room needs is a little organization. A little organization and a few rules, added Mama. Rules about more sweeping and less arguing and not leaving things to gather dust and cobwebs. But I think what that also took was teamwork. That's what we talked about earlier, that Brother and Sister Bear were missing. Organization and teamwork. All right. Papa set to work making a fine big toy box and a large pegboard, while the cubs and Mama sorted out toys, books, games, and puzzles and put them into boxes that fit neatly into the closet. Every box was clearly labeled. All right, look at this. So there they are. Papa Bear is making the toy box, and here is Mama Bear with her cubs sitting on the floor organizing. So we are going to do the same, friends. All right, I'm going to bring this camera down so that you can see me sitting on the floor. And we are going to come to seated forward bend, and we're going to do wide legs this time. So normally we do seated forward bend like this with our legs together. We're going to bring those legs apart, okay? And we're sitting on the forward. We're not back on our bum. We're sitting forward, okay? And we're going to take these hands, and we're going to come forward as far as we can with a flat back, no bent backs, okay? So you'll see, Miss Mel said, I'm stiff today, and my hip is hurting me today, so I'm not going too far, and that's okay, because I'm feeling that stretch behind my legs, and I'm feeling it in my lower back of it, actually in my hip where I'm sore, right? So this is a good stretch, and it's not going to hurt. It's not going to hurt me. Okay, friends? So now that we're here in our seated forward bend, we're going to pretend that we have boxes, sorting boxes in front of us. So I want you to take your toys from the side and sort them. Get everything from the side. Tell me what you're sorting. What kind of boxes do you have? I have a puzzle box. I have a box for stuffed animals. And I have a box for blocks. I like building with blocks. So tell me what you have. Tell me what kind of toys you like to build with and what kind of boxes you're sorting into. Gather them from the side. Stay in your forward bend. Gather them all from the side and sort. Good job, my friends. All right. Some of the Cubs' things did end up in Mama's big throwaway box. Not Sister's teddy, of course, but some of Brother's bird's nests, the crumbling, falling apart ones. It was a very big job cleaning up all that messy buildup, but after a lot of straightening up and putting away, the job was finally finished. Wow, said Brother, that was quite a job, but it was worth it. It looks like a whole new room, said Sister. The Cubs were right. And look at, let's see if I can do everybody together. Look at that wonderful job. You see all of that neat and tidy room, my friends? All right. And Papa had been right too. It was so much more enjoyable to live in a neat, clean, well-organized room and so much more relaxing. It wasn't as exciting to open the big storage closet now, but it was much more practical and a lot more fun. Do you remember what happened when they opened that storage closet? Look at it now. It's got all of those boxes. Can everybody see that? It's got all of those boxes and everything is sorted in the closet, and no more whooshing Mama Bear to the floor on her bum full of toys. All right. Is anyone else there on our watch party? All right. So friends, I think you all know what time it is now. It is time for relaxation, my friends. Laying down on your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, coming to a seated position in crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose. If you're laying down, arms beside you with your palms facing up. And if you're sitting down, arms in your lap with your palms facing up. Closing your eyes, taking one deep breath in and out. Relaxing those shoulders as you breathe out. Relaxing them into the ground or down towards the ground, depending on how you're sitting or laying. Relaxing your chest and your waist. Relaxing your arms and your hands. Relaxing your legs and your feet. Letting those feet drop off to the side if you're laying down. And if you're sitting, going to the root right in your bum, where your bum hits the ground. Relaxing all of those muscles in your bum and sinking right down into the floor. Good job. Noticing all of the sounds around you. Today here, I can hear a fan. I can hear people milling about in the hallway. At home, you might hear cars driving by outside. You might hear brother and sister or mom and dad talking. And just as you let those sounds come and go, you let your thoughts come and go. You don't need to do anything with those thoughts right now. Just tuck them underneath your blankie or your mat to pick them up later. Good job, my friends. And slowly and silently, I want you to say to yourself, I am healthy. I am a team worker. I am organized. Organized, what a big word that is. And we learned today what organized means. Brother and Sister Bear taught us what organized means. We saw all of the messy chaos in their bedroom. And you know what else we saw, friends? We saw all of the fighting that happened in that messy chaos. But what did we see once they worked as a team and organized? They were having so much fun together in that space. There was no chaos. There was no arguing. There was nobody upset or crying. They were happily playing in their organized space. We can clearly see how happy it made everybody to be in an organized space and to work as a team to get there. So I want you to take the knowing that you have the choice to be organized, and you have the choice to work as a team. You have the choice to do that or not. I want you to take that knowing and I want you to put that deep inside your head and keep that there. That you have the choice to be organized or messy. You have the choice to work together or not. And I want you to take that happy feeling, that happy, calm feeling that we saw with brother and sister bear that they had after they worked as a team and became organized. I want you to take that calm, happy feeling and put that deep inside your heart. And remember that deep inside your heart. And when you're done with that, I want you to take that knowing and that feeling and send that out to everybody around you. Send it to moms and dads, brothers and sisters, to all your neighbors, your teachers, your classmates. Send it out to all of the helpers out there and all of your extended family. And once you send that out to everybody, that knowing and that happy, calm feeling, bring that right back and place them back in your head and your heart. And keep them there. Keep them there all this week. The knowing and the feeling of working as a team and being organized. Because what did that do for them? It brought them calm and happiness and peace. And that's what we're after, aren't we, friends? All right, friends. Whenever you're ready, if you're laying down, keeping your eyes closed, rolling to one side, staying there for a moment, just starting to wake up your body. If you're sitting down, keeping your eyes closed, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, waking up your body. Good job, my friends. And whenever you're ready, friends, come on up sitting and join me on my mat. Good job, my friends. All right, sitting up nice and straight and tall, hands in prayer pose, hands to heart center. We are going to end our class with our bells. Nice and straight and tall, friends. Hands to heart center. And we'll end class with Namaste. I feel good in every way. The goodness in me sees the goodness in all of you. All right, friends. Thank you for joining me for episode 89 of Storytime Yoga. It's been so wonderful to have you here. And you know what, friends? We have something special for you for episode 90 next weekend. So don't forget to tune in, watch my my Facebook channel, and you will get the details for next weekend. You'll find out what books we're reading and what that special surprise is for episode 90. And please do go to the links to purchase your own copy of Berenstain Bears in the Messy Room. To follow along later with the replay, please do put hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. I am Miss Mel, your children's yoga instructor with Breathe With Me Yoga, and I'm wishing you all a wonderful, wonderful day. All right. Goodbye, my friends. Until next time.